Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lankam, a Vedic astrologer. As usual, I'm going to be discussing something different, something which is happening in the sky and is very, very important again. Why? Because Mercury is turning direct today. It has already when I'm making this video. So I'm really glad because I have seen many people, suffering because of Mercury retrograde also. Even if it is just for 3 weeks transit, but it definitely impacts us all somewhere or the other. And now on the 11th till the 30th of August, it's a very conducive phase. Use it well. I will be sharing with you all the insights in the beginning part. As you know, I will be explaining what is Mercury. Mercury is ingress in Cancer sign, what did it do to you all, and geopolitically also, what the leaders are doing, in the world. So all that is going to get little better and better and better because Ketu is also going to get ahead, that is Sun entering the Leo sign. So this involves a lot of information, so do stick on, and then we'll move on to the 12 sign readings as well. And I will be comparing what was the retrograde phase like and for you personally, and then for the direct motion of this Mercury, what is it going to be doing and how is it going to play out in your personal lives. So stick on and do subscribe and share and like my video and my channel as well if you like it towards the end of this video. Thank you so much for being here. So let's start with the reading of, one second, let me just change this. Okay, so one second. As you know, these are all live sessions. So yes, here we go. So as we all know, what is Mercury? Mercury is the prince. He is the quick-witted one. And yes, it is good for everyone. First of all, I must tell you, hello everyone. Thank you for being here at this time period, when I'm making this. It was just a last minute plan. As you know, my videos are like that only. So to start with, I'm going to be sharing with you what is Mercury Graha. As a Graha, Mercury is in the Cancer sign. Mercury represents our communication, intellect, writing, networking, youth, humor, and it's quick-witted, adaptable, skilled in speech, learning, trade, analysis, business, commerce, strategy planning. Everything is the logic reasoning basically, is all seen by this Mercury. So can you see how important is this planet? If it is not in a good state, there can be some gossiping, misinterpretation, misunderstandings, indecisiveness, also scattered focus. If it is afflicted in your chart or is at times, I've seen retrograde also does that. But retrograde Graha is very close to the earth. That is why it has the potency to give the maximum results. If you have an afflicted Mercury in your natal chart, it will give the result of the affliction even more. And when it is retrograde. So depends. If you have a retrograde Mercury, afflicted retrograde Mercury, it will give negatives. But if it is positive, it will give very good results to you. So that is why, some people say, oh my God, only 3 weeks. Why? Mercury retrograde gives me excellent results. But if it is, getting direct, it doesn't give me that good results. But you have to see where Mercury is getting retrograde also. That is also very important. Mercury was in retrogression from 18 July to 11th August in the Cancer sign. Cancer is the sign ruled by Moon, and Moon is a very emotional one, nurturing one, security seeking, and Mercury here blends with the logic and the emotion coming together. So this brings about thoughts are colored by feelings. Decisions often involve family, homeland, emotional comfort, because they are actually the opposite energies. Mercury is logic and emotions is Moon. So this brings about emotional intelligence, empathetic speech, ability to pursue through care. But if it is the weak points when we see, it brings about overthinking due to mood swings also. Difficulty separating fact from feeling. Logic, reasoning from the emotions. That is the reason, these are hard-driven mindset, when Mercury is in the Cancer sign. And domestic diplomacy, sentimental negotiations, homeland-focused communication is also the what happens when we talk about this Mercury in the Cancer sign. So when it is retrograde, I'm now going to be sharing with you my insights on the two, what is the difference between the retrogradation and the direct. See, when Mercury was retrograde, there was some confusion, review, delays. Now it is direct, so clarity, forward movement. So it is definitely a much better a phase for you all. Now this will bring about some kind of global and geopolitical events also, and this is going to be bringing about anything which was stalled or postponement, or maybe some kind of confusion was there, tariff related or whatever you can call it on the global level. Now the political negotiations will resume, so some kind of clarity we all will experience. Focus areas would be food security, maritime issues, border water disputes, homeland security policies. So anything which was stalled now will definitely get into that. The postponed agreements will now start getting momentum actually. Okay, financial markets will see recovery in consumer sentiment, but volatility in commodities like crude oil rise due to monsoon weathers and weather patterns, and also diplomacy wise, revival of stalled bilateral talks, but still under emotional influence. Some decisions will be made from a defensive rather than a strategic mindset because it is in the Cancer sign. Okay, and we should not forget that this is the zodiac sign which actually is ending with the Gandanta zone, and the beginning of Leo is also Gandanta. So when we talk about the somewhere around 30th August, 31st, 1st, of September, so Mercury will be in the Gandanta zone also. So that is something, you have to be cautious about. I will be sharing my insights on the same as well. Leaders may adopt more assertive or even provocative communication styles. Media narratives can swing rapidly from emotional appeals to power projection, and possible geopolitical flashpoints in South China Sea, Middle East, Eastern Europe, where waterway or naval activity meets political ego battles. Cyber incidents during the Gandanta time, the 3 days that I have mentioned, towards the end of this Mercury's ingress. Mercury will be ingressing in the Leo sign on the 30th. So that is why 11 till the 30th is going to be in Cancer sign in the direct motion, and 21 degrees to 20 to 10 degrees it actually was retrograde. So it is getting direct at 10 degrees until the 25th of August. It's going to be the retrograde period also, I must tell you. So now there can be some, towards the end of this transit, sudden data leaks or propaganda campaigns with high visibility. That is something we have to also be prepared for. Not all the transits are very good or very bad, remember that. So stock market wise, there can be some kind of heightened speculation in luxury, entertainment, tech sectors, but vulnerable to political announcements. Okay, so this is what is the theme of this Mercury getting direct, but it is much better because Venus is also at the exact degrees as Jupiter today when I'm making this video, and then Venus moves further on, which is definitely impacting Mercury also, because they are linked with each other because of the sign Venus and Jupiter is ruled by Mercury. So Venus and Jupiter are also gaining strength because of this Mercury is getting direct as well. Okay, so this is something which is very important. And now I will share with you my insights for all the zodiac signs. So one by one, Aries first. So ascendant, moon sign, dasha sign, as you all know, I always take, and this is going to be a very important transit for you guys. So good time to restart paused home family discussions, Aries people, property paperwork moves forward, especially from the 30th August. Focus shifts to romance, creativity, and children when Mercury transits through your 5th house. So avoid impulsive decisions in love during the Gandanta time period. So in case you were having any in retrogradation, home repairs were delayed, family talks were misunderstood, property paperwork was stuck, now you will get that momentum. Domestic harmony will improve. Okay, property deals move forward, and any kind of family agreements that you were waiting for will definitely be reached. Okay, agreements will reach. Okay, now coming to the next sign, that is, so it is definitely positive for one and all. For Taurus, So for Taurus natives, this transit of Mercury is going to be in your third house. Now, when it was retrograde, it was also impacting your air sign trines. Okay. Now it is going to be impacting only the water sign trine. So it was being very sensual, practical when it was retrograde, but there was a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding with your siblings, travel schedules, and also travel schedules and messages kept getting hampered, or maybe you were saying some things, people was some understanding something else, so it was not that great for you. So now improved clarity in communication, travel plans, sibling issues will get resolved after 30th August. Home renovations and property decisions speed up when Mercury transits your Leo sign. Avoid hasty decisions in investments when Mercury is in Gandanta from the 30th to the 1st of September. There were miscommunications. Now you will have clearer conversations. Short journeys will go smoothly. Marketing ideas will click as well. So definitely a total positive time period. Just that when moon is transiting through some somewhere, because it's a moon sign after all. So when it is in Ardhra nakshatra, in the nakshatras like Gandanta nakshatra also, so that is when you have to be little careful about the energies. I will be doing the videos on the daily videos or the daily posts. I will be sharing with you guys so that you can make a note of the energies in the sky. Okay. So for Gemini natives, let me just change the chart. Yeah. So for Gemini natives, this transit of Mercury is in your second house. So when it was retrograde, payments were getting delayed and income uncertainty was there, emotional spending was going on, and you yourself were, not able to make decisions wisely. You were not too logical. Now financial negotiations will improve, stable earnings, profitable talks, better budgeting, and also maybe you're going to be taking some short journeys and trips for quick business deals, and that's going to be giving you very positive results. So but be careful about your verbal communications or commitment when it is the Gandanta time period from the 30th of August till the 1st of September. So just avoid making any false commitments or over commitments during these time periods. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Cancer. Okay. All right. So for Cancer natives, this particular transit of Mercury is going to be in your first house in direct motion. Now you have to be you have to compare what happened when Mercury was retrograde. So what was happening? You were in a doubt situation. What's happening with me? Where I should go? What decision should I make? And also self-doubt, whether I'm good enough for this or not. So that is something which was going on in your head. So mixed signals you were getting, yes, no, mood-driven decisions might have backfired. Now the confidence will return because it's in the first house. Personal goals will move ahead. Better self-expression when we come to the Mercury direct motion. But avoid rash spendings on the 30th August till the 1st September. That is something you have to be careful about. And you definitely from your moves to money or values is the theme when Mercury is from Cancer sign to Leo sign. It's transiting through. So time to relaunch your personal projects and self-confidence. Be confident now, things are getting better for you. Just go for it. If at all there are some projects which are stalled, now the confusion state is over. So go for it. Very positive time. Coming to the sign Leo. Okay. So for Leo, this is the 12th house transit for you guys. Okay. And Mercury was retrograding in your 12th house, which was little better for you. Why? Because it was inching backwards towards the 11th house. But it must have given you some turmoil also. Misplaced documents, overseas delays, hidden expenses. Now it is going to give you that clarity in the hidden matters. Old confusions will start resolving. Keep plans low key till the 30th August. Don't share your plans with anyone. So foreign connections now with the direct movement will improve. You might just be traveling also during this time. Spiritual clarity, controlled expenses also. If you have got any kind of expenditures during this time, you have to control, cut down. Do not get carried away and make unnecessary spendings. Also, in the Gandanta zone, when 30th August to the 1st September, this might just be the time when you have to be very careful about your mental setup also. It might just be the time when you want to boost yourself, your personal branding, yourself, you want to promote yourself. So this might just not be the right time period to start anything. Okay, avoid, because Gandanta is a transitional phase and there's a Ketu waiting there in the Leo sign when from Mercury, it is going to be in the 12th, from 12th to the 1st. So self promotion will be little difficult. Okay, but you will get clarity, don't worry. Mercury Ketu combination is not bad. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. All right, so for Virgo natives, this transit, your Lagnesh is going to get direct. So definitely for Gemini and Virgo natives, and wherever your Virgo and Gemini signs are, so this is a very good news. In retrogression, there were misunderstandings in the friend circle. You must have picked up on someone, and maybe a new relationship, and it just, landed up in a very bitterly, and group projects were stalled, online glitches you were experiencing. Now with this direct motion, networking will flow and social media traction, goals materialize. So definitely a very positive time period for you guys, especially for Virgo. And friends and networks will bring better communication now. Online projects regain momentum. After 30th on 30th, for 31st and 1st, you have to be really careful about overthinking and gossiping. Avoid if possible, because it's a Gandanta time and there can be some misunderstanding or some confusion or some difference of opinion you can have. Focus on spiritual retreat and subconscious clarity, because Mercury is inching towards the Leo sign. Okay, so a positive time period though, but you need to be more alert what you really want to do. Okay, whatever decisions you're making. For Libra, this transit of Mercury is going to be getting direct in your 10th house. Now when it was retrograde, they were, it's like, you were ill-treated, I would say. That's the word actually. I have seen Libra natives, they have been coming to me and they're saying that there's a lot of office gossip happening. People are backbiting, and there are career plans that are shifting. I'm not able to decide. So uneasiness was there in and around the office work and office atmosphere. Now, and proposals were getting delayed and you were not feeling that comfortable. Now, with this Mercury direct, your career move will stabilize. Career moves stabilize. So positive thing. Leadership roles will open for you. It's like paving way for success towards success also. Reputation will grow, and it's a good time for presentations, proposals, and career talks will improve. But from the 30th August till the 1st September, I would suggest that have patience. You need to be more patient. Your patience will be tested because it's going to be the Gandanta zone also. Networking will boost and opportunities will open up, but you have to have patience. Okay, once Mercury settles down in the zodiac sign of Leo. So you have to be patient during the first week of September especially. Okay, but it's a very positive time period, I would say. So make the best use of this. Mercury's getting direct. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. Let me write it over here. All right. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of Mercury is going to be in your 9th house getting direct. Now, when it was retrograde, there was a lot of energy which was towards negative, or, some issues in the visa, academic education, you were having some glitches here and there, and travel uncertainty was there. You were planning, but nothing was happening, back and forth in the planning. And also philosophical confusion was there. Now, with this direct motion, opposition of Mercury, things are getting better for you. Education, travel approvals, mentorship, clarity, positive global connections, and also it is going to be giving you educational and travel clear up. Everything, whatever you were experiencing, the negatives now is going to clear up for you. Good for academic submissions. After 30th, I would say that career zone activates. Expect quick offers, but vet them carefully in Gandanta, because it is going to be from 30th till the 1st in Gandanta zone. You will definitely get some good opportunities post Mercury's ingress in the Leo sign post 30th. But because it is going to be initially in the Gandanta zone, so I would suggest just lie low, and after the first week, you will get some good opening for yourselves. Okay, so be happy about this transit. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of Mercury is going to be getting direct in the 8th house. I know it is a little difficult for the Sagittarius natives, because there's a lot of energy on your first house, Saturn, Mars, Ketu, and then Jupiter and Venus also. But it is definitely very positive, because the disposition a lot of your 7th house, that is Gemini, is getting direct. So in the retrogradation time, you were having some loan, tax confusion, joint finances were tensed up, and also all emotional wounds were resurfaced. Now it is time to heal. Any kind of debt, loan, anything to do with your transactional issues that you were having now will get resolution. Shared resources will get sorted. Deeper emotional understanding will happen. Also, check all paperwork twice when it is the month end, when we have the Mercury's transit into the Gandanta zone. That's the only time period you have to be a little careful. Otherwise, the whole transit from 11th till the 29th is excellent for you. Use this well. And also your joint finances matters or anything will get sorted. Okay. And then you have to plan your long distance travels, any kind of calls, etc., or learning, joining any course. Everything is going to get settled once Mercury transits your 9th house. So good time, good period that we all are heading to, of course. And the leaders will get ahead, I think. I'm sure they will get some clarity about what they're doing also. Okay, so good times. So for Capricorn, this transit of Mercury is going to be in your 7th house, getting direct and moving, inching towards the 8th house also. It is the time, let's compare it, what happened in the retrograde. So you were having some relationship miscommunication, misunderstandings, contract disputes must have taken place when Mercury was in retrogradation in your 7th house. Now, when it gets direct, your partnership talks will resolve, agreements will be signed, and you will have that harmony restored. So partnership communication gets smoother. Okay. Post 30th, I would suggest, if you have to make any financial decisions, just take it easy, because Mercury is going to be conjunct Ketu in the 8th house. Avoid impulsive joint decisions, because it's going to be in the Gandanta zone also. So 30th to the 1st especially, and post that it is going to be inching towards Ketu and Ketu towards Mercury. So just lay low and make your decisions very wisely, because any kind of loan, tax confusion, or joint finances, they might tense up during the Mercury's ingress in the Leo sign. So that's a separate video, but yes, I'm just trying to prepare you that this is the time that you should utilize if you have any kind of pending jobs. So resolve them now. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. All right. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Mercury is going to be in your 6th house. Okay. And it is obviously there, but from the 18th July, it went retrograde. Now you have to tell me what all happened. Was there any workplace misunderstanding, or your health routines were disrupted? You must have felt very uncomfortable in the competition also. Your communication gap was there with your co-workers as well. Now things are getting better for you. Efficient workflow will be there. Health discipline routines will be very positive and they will return back, and also disputes will get settled. If you have any kind of payments to make or realize the funds from someone, or the loan sanction, etc., now you are on the right track. You will get it. Any kind of misunderstanding at the workplace will also get resolved. It's just that after on the 30th, 31st and 1st, from 30th to the 1st September, that is something you have to be little careful about. Avoid chaos with partners, and it is the Gandanta zone that Mercury is going to be, but definitely your partnerships are going to get highlighted. Some contracts are also going to be there. Okay, so this is something which is going to be a very positive time period for you guys. I would suggest, if you have to make any decisions about your investments, your travels, education, so this is a very positive time period. Okay, coming to the next one, that is the last sign, that is Pisces. All right. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Mercury is in the Cancer sign from a long time now. It is going to get direct. After the 18th July till the 11th August, it was in retrogression. Now it's getting direct. So how did you feel when Mercury was retrograde? Let's just compare. There were some creative blocks, misunderstanding with your romantic partner, in love, child related delays, or maybe children were having some confused state of mind also. Now you will get that clarity when Mercury is turning direct on the 11th. And romantically also you will get that clarity in romance, in your relationship, and creativity will flow. So definitely a very positive time period. And in case your children were not progressing, now they will. If you're a student native also, this is a very positive time period for higher studies, if you have to enroll somewhere. So this is going to be a very positive time period for you guys. In case you were unsettled in a university, a new place, so this is definitely going to be bringing about some clarity, and you're going to be feeling much better. So creative projects and romance will improve. From 30th August till the 1st of September, focus will shift to health and work. So just take care of your health. It is going to be in the Gandanta zone. Small issues may flare up unexpectedly in the Gandanta by the end of the month. So maintain balance. Don't lose equilibrium during this time period. So retrograde in Cancer, mind plus emotion will clash. Delays, confusion over sentimentally misleading or misreading cues. But in direct motion, it is going to be mind plus heart aligned. So clarity, progress, emotionally intelligent communication is the key, and you definitely are going to be feeling much better. Okay, so this is what was the quick video I wanted to share with you guys, so that you can the heads up. I was just sitting and I was thinking, what should I do about this Mercury direct, and I got good news myself, so I said I must share it with you guys also, that this transit definitely is very positive for you all. Stay blessed and keep enjoying Mercury's presence and other planets' presence as well. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.